There is no such thing as guy friends. For all of you suckers that have these girls where you're in a relationship with her and she's telling you that she has this guy friend of hers. He's just a friend. Okay, he's just a friend. He's not. Let me tell you, there is no such thing as guy friends. Okay, it is literally impossible for a man and a woman to be friends unless there is attraction there. There has to be a certain level of attraction in order for a friendship to evolve between a male and a female, right? So there's always going to be that sexual tension there if she is friends with this guy. And if she continues to be friends with this guy, guess what? At some point, that tension is going to need to be released, right? Meaning she is going to end up having sex with him at some point, especially if this is a guy that she sees all the time. Say he's a male coworker of hers. If he works with her, guess what? He sees her more than you see her, right? He sees her every day and spends more time with her than you do. Because really, the only times you're going to see your girl, if she's not working, is when she comes home at night and on the weekends, right? But he's with her 5 days a week, right? So technically he's spending more time with her than you are, right? And this is why a lot of people who work in these offices end up cheating, because they spend so much time together. So make no mistake, fellas, if your girl says that, hey, he's just a guy friend, you say he's just a friend, you say he's just a friend. What was that rap song? Was it like Biz Markie or something like that back in the 90s? It's like, and I think that was the title, you say he's just a friend. He is not. What did Chris Rock say about girls with guy friends? He was like, girls with a guy friend, it's like a dick in a glass jar. In case of emergency, break open glass. Right? And it's true. It's true, right? Because you can't be friends. Men and women just cannot be friends without that sexual tension being there, and without, at some point, that sexual tension being released. I mean, sooner or later, she's gonna end up sleeping with this guy, right? And there are some women that I've dated in the past that, you know, we call them good girls, right? A few good girls that refuse to have guy friends. Right? They were just like, no, I'm not going to have a guy friend. And I'm like, why not? And they've admitted, like, too much temptation. I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to be tempted at all. I don't want to be thinking about it. I just don't want any guy friends. Right? Because they know. They know. Right? But for other women, they're like, no, it's fine. He's just a guy friend. Or they might tell you, oh, he's gay. Don't worry, he's gay. And the guy's totally not gay. I mean, you could tell when somebody's gay, but 99% of the time, if she tells you he's gay, he's probably not gay. He's probably as straight as an arrow, and he probably wants to get in your girl's pants. So, you know what? No such thing as guy friends. I don't care how much your girl cries about it. That dude wants to get in her pants. He is not just a friend, he wants to get in her pants. No such thing as guy friends. Okay? Doesn't exist. Just doesn't exist. Okay, at some point, she's gonna do something with this guy. Okay, because if there was like zero attraction there between them, they wouldn't even be friends. She wouldn't even be referring to him as a friend, right? I mean, because there are probably guys at her work that are like, you know, like the janitor or something like that. She has no attraction for the janitor, right? It might be like 70 years old, like sweeping the floor. She might not have any attraction for that guy. Does she call him a friend? Is he a guy friend of hers? No. He's just a coworker. It's like, no, he's a janitor. He just works with me. But how come this other guy, Todd, right? How come Todd in sales gets to be your guy friend? Oh, he likes the same music that I do. And yeah, you know, we like this movie. And he likes this movie that I like. And yeah, you know, we like the same football team. It's like, oh, so Todd's your guy friend, huh? Yeah, well, sooner or later, she's going to end up banging Todd, right? So, no such thing as guy friends. And if you let your girl have guy friends, then eventually something's going to happen, you know? And I shouldn't say let you, because you can't really control what she does. If you try to stop her and you're like, hey, end that relationship with Todd, you know, she'll just be like, screw you, no, right? Or she might be like, fine, I won't talk to Todd anymore. And then she'll sneak around behind your back, right? It'll give her more incentive and more motivation to actually bang Todd behind your back. right? Where I get his name Todd, I'm just pulling it out of the air. No such thing as guy friends, right? The only way to keep your chick from having guy friends is to put yourself in a position where she is more worried about you having girlfriends than she is about having guy friends, right? She should be more focused and distracted by you than you are by her. Because if you're in a position in your relationship where you are completely distracted from your own life because all your focus is on her, guess what? You're already in the one down, okay? You're already in the one down, and she's gonna end up cheating on you, right? Because she has that power over you. As I teach you guys, there's, in every relationship, there's the one up and the one down, or the builder and the star, right? There's always one person who is constantly building the relationship, right? Doing all the hard work, all the heavy lifting. And then there's the other person who's kind of like the star of the relationship, where they don't really have to do much. They could just shine and be on the stage while you do everything. Right? You never want to be in the position where you're building and she's the star and you're just like basically living for her. Because in those situations, I mean, these girls who have all these guy friends while they have a man at home, while they have a boyfriend or a husband, God forbid, these girls who do that shit, it's because they feel like they are the star of that relationship. They can get away with it, right? Because a girl's only going to do what she can get away with. So, I mean, she's going to push her boundaries as far as she can. You know that, right? So if you set the frame from the get-go, like, hey, if we're going to be in this relationship together, you cannot do shit like that, right? Unless you want me doing shit like that, right? You can't do shit like that. And the second she does, you know what? You gotta fire her back, right? Shots fired. If she's like, no, I'm being friends with Todd, I don't care what you say. All right. You know, a lot of times, I mean, that's just enough right there to exit the relationship, right? Assuming you're not married, assuming you don't have kids, you're free to walk. You don't have to stay with her. You don't have to put up with that. Or you can downgrade your relationship, right? Say you don't want to break up with her completely. You can downgrade that relationship. It's like, okay, you want to be friends with Todd? Guess what? I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship with you. Why, what? You don't trust me? It's like, not that I don't trust you. Maybe I don't trust Todd. You can always spin it around. But you tell her that, hey, I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship with you. I want to downgrade this relationship from an LTR, from a long-term relationship, to a casual dating relationship. If she's like, no, forget it then. I just want to break up, period. I'm like, okay, then let's just break up. You know, because you cannot have the platinum package when you are only paying for the bronze. Right? What have I told you guys? A lot of these girls are so entitled. They only want to pay for the bronze package, but they want the platinum package from you. Right? And when these girls do that shit, they pull shit like that. Like, oh, I'm going to be friends with Todd, or I'm going to have this guy friend or that guy friend, and you can't stop me. It's like, okay, well, then let's downgrade, or let's just not be together at all. Why? What's wrong? Why are you being so possessive and so jealous? It's like, hey, you're trying to get the platinum package, but you're only putting in enough for the bronze. Okay, you can't do that. If you want the platinum package, you got to pay for the platinum package, right? You got to do enough work to earn the platinum package, right? She's not doing enough to earn the platinum package. She's only doing enough to earn the bronze because she wants to have all these guy friends and still be with you, right? She's got to be downgraded to the bronze. And to the bronze, basically, that's a casual relationship. That means she could do what she wants and you could do what you want. You don't have to shift your focus away from your own life to worry about when she's gonna bang Todd, what happy hour she's sneaking off to with Todd, or where she's going with. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Now you can just focus on getting other girls into your life. And if you still want to date her casually, you can do that. If not, then don't. Right? But no way do you want to give her, the platinum when she's only putting in a bronze effort. Right? So no such thing as guy friends, right? It just doesn't exist, fellas. There is no such thing. You ever meet these girls too who are like, oh, I don't get along with women. I only have guy friends. I just don't like girls. Girls are so catty, so I only have guy friends, right? And then she has like a group of guys that are constantly surrounding her. Like she has like all these guy friends, right? And they don't mind her going out with you because they know you're next up. Red flag, because she's likely banged some of those guys, if not most of them or all of them. Okay? That's a red flag. If she's like, oh yeah, these are just all my guy friends and they're okay with me going out on a date with you. Like, Yeah, believe me, she's banged some of those guys, probably dated a few of those guys, might have just ended a relationship with one of those guys, but she's seen as one of the guys at this point. She's basically just one of the guys, and they don't mind her going out with you and banging you too, right? But that's a red flag if these girls are like, oh, I just don't get along with other women. I only hang out with guys. It's because she's banging all those guys. So, and you're just, coming along for the ride, right? No such thing as guy friends. Doesn't exist. Okay, otherwise there's no relationship there. You're just acquaintances, right? If there's no attraction there, there's no relationship whatsoever. Okay, she would just refer to that, to whoever as an acquaintance, right? If Todd was like the janitor and she had no interest in him, she'd just be like, oh yeah, that's like Todd. He's like our janitor. Ugh, right? She wouldn't place him on that pedestal of like, oh, he's a guy friend of mine. He's one of my guy friends. Like, really? Why does he earn that right? It's because there is a bit of attraction there. Because a girl is not going to be friends with any guy unless there is at least a little bit of attraction there, right? And a lot of times that attraction ends up leading to sex, right? Maybe in the Disney movies, maybe in Fantasyland, it doesn't go there. But you know what? In reality, it does. It leads to sex. Okay? So, no guy friends. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. So make sure you hit that notification bell as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill content I'm teaching you guys even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s only, okay? 8s, 9s, and 10s. I teach you guys how to go out there and find, meet, and attract the youngest, hottest, and most highest caliber women out there, okay? I am a professional pickup artist. I've been doing this my entire adult life, for the last 2+ decades, believe it or not. And I've taught thousands of guys all around the world, thousands of very successful guys who've gone on to very successful relationships with very attractive women. Some of these guys send me photos. I'm super jealous when I see some of these girls. I'm like, oh, I taught you, right? And some of these guys have even married these girls, right? Some of these guys have like found some really cool girls and have sent me photos, we've done video chats together with a girl they've met, thanks to my programs and my teachings. And a lot of these chicks are just super cool. Like I said, sometimes I even get jealous. I'm like, man, where did you dig this chick up? She is so hot. She is so cool. She is so nurturing. Yeah, it's just insane. But this is stuff I teach you in 7 Months to Mastery, right? This is probably the only red pill pickup program, game program that you'll find out there, okay? I'm probably the only pickup artist you'll find out there that is actually teaching not only pickup and dating advice, but red pill pickup and dating advice. So you can protect yourselves out there. So you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay, that's what makes my program so unique and so valuable. And guess what? The first month is only $1, okay? It's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So take advantage of it while you still can. Okay, it's only $1 for the entire first month, and all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.